Try again.
Yeah. When he could take a young man like me and bring me to this point right here, only God can do it. Nobody else can do it. And you have to have faith. And I just wanted to ground that to you all, but I want to go back and say that I want to thank all of you all for taking out your busy time and day. Everybody today had somewhere else they could have been. But thank God they love me a little bit better than anything that they were going to do today. They love the Jasper a little bit more. That's why you're here. Okay? And I want to say I appreciate you for that. And I've heard a lot of the good things been said about me, and I was really glad to hear them, because when you in your casket looking one way and can't move if you want to move, they can say anything they want to say. You know, most of the time they be lying on you. But today, I heard some things that was very shocking to me, that where I had been and where I'm at today. And I always tried to help somebody along the way. Sometimes I didn't have much, but I could give a little, and I gave it. And from that, I hit on different things that when I arrived here in Miami some years ago, I had $1.50 in my pocket, no job, and my sister was working on the beach, and she was making $50 a week. So my dad always told me, said, son, go to work for anybody doing anything on Monday morning. Said, try to get yourself on somebody's book. He said, when Friday come, if you got something to show what you did for Monday, then you move it. And he said, don't spend $1.20 if you make $1. He said, because you're 20 cents in the hole when Monday morning come. I remember that too. And that stuck with me a long ways. So it's not easy. Life is not easy. It's always something that up and you down. Sometimes you think you on cloud 9, but all of a sudden you make one move and you on the ground, on your face. So you have to stay prayed up in God that He will hold you and keep guiding you and blessing you in the direction that He would have you to go. We might want to go right, might want to go left, but God said, listen, if you follow me, you'll make it. You might deviate, but you get back on the track. We all sometimes, we deviate, do things that we shouldn't do, but God is the way, the only way that we'll be able to make it. And to my friends that I've been knowing a long time, and the ones that I just met, I love all of you all. And anytime that Jasper can do something for you, might not be much, but I'll be more than glad to help you in any direction that I can. Because I can say, God have truly blessed me. And I'm going to use the word here that I planted a seed. And I was able to hop off this a little bit. I turned it over to my son, Eric, and he did something different. He took all of the file cabinets out the office. You go to the office now, you can't find a file cabinet nowhere. So I turned it over to him. It was all tangled up and messed up when I gave it to him. And thank God he had enough God and understanding and trusting in God to go ahead and straighten it out. So my son, he took over the business, straightened it out, got it on the right track. I was on the track and I was traveling, but my son, he got it on the right track and he moving on up. The highest building I had painted was, I think, 7 stories. The highest one he painted is 43 stories there. 43 stories. So,
to God be the glory.
And That's what you can do if you just be humble and believe that God will take you to the highest height. And there's times when you want to do things different, but it won't. God won't let you do it. If you're in the boundary with God and you're tired of winning, you can't do it. You want to do it, but you can't do it. He'll bring you through. So my son has a business now, and he's doing well. Thank God for him, because we don't have at this point too many of our black fathers that have been able to turn anything over to their son or daughter or whatever, and they just live to see them see it grow. I was able to live long enough to see my son grow my business that I started. And that's a blessing.
Amen. Amen.
That's a blessing.
Amen.
Yes, sir. I told my son when he took over the business, and I'm going to move over, I says, Eric, I have a lot of black people working for me. And I said, you won't be able to run this business like I have with black people. I said, because they're not going to be with you, you know. And I think my son thought, Daddy, what you talking about? I got to have them. And he done told me many times, you was right, Daddy. I had to hire people that was qualified to do the work, you know. And the people that he hired that's qualified to do the work, fortunately, unfortunately, that they're not our color, okay? But